At 75, Geezer Butler, the legendary bassist and lyricist of Black Sabbath, has finally pulled back the curtain and confirmed what diehard fans have suspected for years. The true driving force behind the band's dark, groundbreaking sound was much more than just the riffs and thunderous drums. It was his deeply personal, often misunderstood vision shaping every chord and lyric. For decades, speculation swirled about the creative dynamics within Black Sabbath, with many assuming that Ozzy Osbourne's voice or Tony Iommi's guitar were the primary forces steering the band's musical and thematic direction. But now, Butler has set the record straight, revealing that his role was far more significant, and that the band's signature blend of doom, melancholy, and existential dread was born out of his own battles, fears, and worldview. He confessed that many of Black Sabbath's iconic songs were inspired by his intense reflections on religion, war, and society's darker sides, elements that he poured into the music and lyrics with a raw honesty that few could match. People always thought it was Ozzy or Tony who was the driving force, but the truth is, I was writing a lot of the themes and stories behind the songs, Butler explained in a recent interview. The music might be heavy and dark, but it's rooted in my own struggles and thoughts about the world. This revelation is a game changer for fans and historians alike because it reframes the legacy of one of heavy metal's founding bands. It adds a new layer of depth and respect to Butler's contributions, showing that he was not just the bassist holding down the rhythm, but the lyrical architect of the band's haunting messages. Fans will remember how Butler's lyrics in classics like NIB, Children of the Grave, and Black Sabbath conveyed themes of fear, hope, and apocalypse, all reflecting his internal dialogue and spiritual questioning. He revealed that much of the band's early songwriting sessions involved him bringing poetic ideas and philosophical questions to the table that then inspired the riffs and arrangements. Butler also addressed the long-running rumors about internal tensions and band politics, saying that while disagreements happened, the creative process was deeply collaborative, and that his voice was always central in shaping the band's direction. At 75, Geezer Butler's confirmation not only validates what many fans have long sensed, but also shines a new light on Black Sabbath's music as a vessel for his personal vision. It reminds us that sometimes the most iconic music comes from the quiet strength of those working behind the scenes, shaping not just the sound, but the soul of a band. Now, with decades of legacy behind him, Butler stands proudly as the man who helped define an entire genre, doom metal, through the power of his words and ideas. His honesty opens the door for fans to re-listen to Black Sabbath's catalog with fresh ears, appreciating not just the music, but the profound messages woven into every lyric. At 75, Geezer Butler's truth finally offers closure, recognition, and a renewed sense of awe for one of rock's greatest innovators.